So yeah, I forget what I'm gonna do for this live stream video, but I'll make things up as I go along. I took my allergy pill and stuff, so I should be fine. No itching my eyeballs or, you know, sneezing. Oh yeah. Come for me. I'm eating. Don't come for me. I am eating Scooby-Doo. I'm eating Scooby-Doo. I'm eating Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. The reason why I eat these, fruit snacks is because I'm allergic to the Welch's fruit snacks. Because they have strawberries in them. I'm allergic to strawberries. So that's why I eat these, because they have no fruit flavor to them. Because they're not made with real fruit. They're artificial. Yeah. Flavored fruit, but they're like one's cherry flavored. So I have to eat these fruit snacks because I'm allergic to the Welch's fruit snacks. So don't come for me. No one's ever had these before. Me, I have a good reason because I'm allergic to the Welch's fruit snacks. And a lot of people love them, but I can't eat them because I'm allergic. So if you hear rattling, this is what I'm eating. I have another one for later. I have two there. But these things are very tiny. So don't come for me. That I eat children's fruit snacks. That I have a good reason why, because I'm allergic to Welch's fruit snacks. So yeah. Don't lock these fruit snacks if you haven't tried them. They're the best fruit snacks ever. So don't lock it until you try these fruit snacks. They're really hard to find, but I grew up eating these fruit snacks because I was allergic to the Welch's. So my mom found a solution to have these fruit snacks when I was a kid. And I'm an adult now, and I love these. There's the reason why I love them so much, too, because I was a kid, and I couldn't have the Welch's. I know a lot of people love Welch's fruit snacks, but I'm allergic, so I can't eat them. So I stick with those ones or the Mott's ones. That's what they look like in the packaging. The box has Scooby-Doo on it. I even take these when I go out. Just in case I want a little snack. So. So. That's the only reason I eat this, because I can't have the Welch's, because I'm allergic. So. No, that's why I'm allergic to Welch's fruit snacks, because of the strawberries, I think, in them. If they didn't have the strawberries, I will be able to eat them, but I can't. I tried eating them. I really broke out, so, with the strawberries, so I can't eat them. That's why I eat these Scooby-Doo fruit snacks, because I'm allergic to the Welch's. So, That's why I eat those, because I'm allergic to blueberries, like I said. So, after I finish this, I'm gonna get started. I'm just starving. Yeah, I gotta check something, sorry. Just don't like. So like I was gonna say in this live stream video, I don't even know what I'm gonna do, but I'll do like random stuff. My friend Mike. Sorry, my best friend Michael was asking me when my birthday was. He knows, but he just probably want to put it on his calendar. So I figured out that I am not going on my vacation because my mom canceled it because of the gas down there, and so I'm going on my vacation. So yeah, I'll be posting videos. So for the next couple weeks, I'll be posting videos. But not on Friday because I'm going out for my birthday dinner. So, kind of sad I'm not going to see my sister and my family, but anyways, you know. So, yeah. So, sorry, I was texting my best friend, Michael. Sorry about that. So, like I was going to say in this live stream video, I'm just, like, hangers, talk about random stuff. So, yeah. And don't come for me about the fruit snacks. So, yeah. So, let's get started with this live stream video for this part 2. So, I am going to have 2 early 2000s Barbies in the scenario. So not her. I'm gonna have 3 of them, 4 of them, I should say. So I have one here. Alright, I'm gonna take these 2 and put them in the scenario. They're right now in the scene. So, I have an itch in my nose. Wait a minute, where my nose ring is. I'm so sorry. I have like in my nostril. Oh, sorry. I had a scratch inside my nostril. Sorry. So, I like how this person keeps coming in and out of my life. It's annoying. So, I have these 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 2000s Barbies here in the scenario. Ouch, just scratched myself with my nail. Just poked myself in my chin with my sharp nails. And I am gonna put, ooh, what is that? A Martin size Barbie from today. I'm gonna put this one in the scenario. I'm gonna put this one in the scenario, in the scene. I am going to put this one in the scene. Now I'm going to put this one in the scene. In the scene of this live stream video. Her shoes used to make that loose sound. I don't know why. I like how this person keeps coming in and out of my life. It's annoying. Stop doing that. So. Now I got fruit snacks stuck in my tooth. I'll go put this one in the scenario. That brunette one. And I'm gonna put this one in the scenario. And I am gonna put this one in there as well. Because you haven't seen her in a hot minute, because she's never in my live stream videos. Recently just found her. So she's in a scenario. I'm gonna put another one in there. Actually, I'm gonna put this one here because she is so pretty. So you can tell how the way Barbie now looks nowadays. I'm actually gonna put a curvy Barbie in the scenario. I'm gonna do this curvy Barbie. Excuse me. Like, you can tell how Barbie upgraded, or a lot of people say she downgraded, but you can tell how, like, where she was coming from, like, back when we were, like, just say, back when our parents, back when we used to have Barbies that look like this. I remember being in love with the 2000s Barbies. That's why I have a whole bunch of them, and that's why I'm really going to start collecting them again instead of collecting the modern Barbie. But I still love the modern Barbies today. But like the early 2000s Barbies are part of our time capsule as a child. So if you look at the 2000s Barbies and you look at the modern Barbie today, our 2000s Barbies are like a time capsule. A time, you want to call it? You get what I'm coming from. It's actually like a time capsule. Time capsule. There it is. It's like a time capsule. It's like a time capsule, I should say. And we look at our 2000s Barbies and we're like, oh my god, why everyone was obsessed with 2000s Barbies back then. And now there's tons of collectors actually now collecting early 2000s Barbies. There's collectors out there, modernized, are collecting now the 2000s Barbies. I'm one of them. And the early 90s, like this one's from the 90s. So she's from 1995. That's an Easter Barbie. And you look at modern Barbies now, where they look so different from the early 2000s Barbies, obviously. There's nowadays. And, like, now, we are growing up. The children now around our universe is growing up with these dolls. Back in the day, I did not grow up with these dolls. I grew up with the early 2000s Barbies. So, I grew up with the early 2000s Barbies and the ones from the 90s as well. So, I grew up with the early 2000s Barbies, but now my niece, who's 2, she's going to grow up with these Barbies. Which is why I have a lot of 2000s Barbies. That's why I'm collecting more, to show my niece what I grew up with when she gets older. The dolls that I grew up with, I want to show her the dolls that her auntie grew up with. She's going to grow up with these dolls, the modern Barbie. But I want her, when she gets older, to show her what her auntie grew up with. So I grew up with the early 2000s Barbies, like most of us did. Oh yeah, my cup right there, sorry. What I grew up with these dolls. So I grew up with the early 2000s Barbies. Most of us did. One of my favorite Barbies from early 2001 was definitely Palm Beach Barbie. One of my favorite Barbie lines ever invented. A lot of memories. I have a lot of memories with that doll. And I'm making more with her now, so, as an adult. So I had a lot of memories with that doll. Same with her. I'm making more memories with her as an adult. I had this doll ever since I was 11. She's not a replacement like all my rest weren't, like all my rest of my 2000s Barbies. But she is the doll I had ever since I was 11, and I won't trade this doll for the world. This doll means the absolute world to me. That one. She's like my all-time favorite Barbie out of my 2000 Barbies collection because I had her the longest. I had her and Elizabeth longer than I had these two girls. Longer than I had these two dolls right here. I had that one ever since I was 11. So, and she's definitely a time capsule out of my life. Out of my life story. So yeah, I had that doll when I was 11 years old, and I love her to death. Like I say, if you ever want to identify my dolls, like I said in my live stream yesterday, if you ever want to identify my dolls, if you don't want to watch a whole live stream video of me talking about my dolls, always look on my Flickr. If you want, do you want to identify a doll from my collection? Look on my Flickr. It explains. And a lot of my early 2000s Barbies, I have backstories behind them. Like, I will tell you the backstories behind my dolls in a minute. So, yeah. Barbie change over the years. Very, very pretty. The Curvy girls are, like, my favorite dolls to collect. I want this new Curvy Barbie. She has the exact same face mold as this one. She has the exact same face mold as this one. She is wearing a cute, she's one for this year, this third wave. She's wearing a cute dress. It has like butterflies all over it, and she's wearing cute little cowgirl boots, and I think she has straight hair, and she has like purple streaking in it. I want her, and I'm buying her. She sold out on Amazon, but when she comes back into stock, I'm buying her immediately. I'm buying her immediately because I love butterflies and my mom was obsessed with them. I'm a butterfly family. My mom's we are a butterfly family because we love butterflies. Like, I have a thing for butterflies. My mom does. Actually, my mom does. Has an obsession with butterflies. So, everything that's butterfly comes in this house like this. Like, that has a butterfly on her shirt. Anything that has, like, butterflies, it comes in this house because my mom's obsessed with them. So, I'm going to start out with Eva Visual 2000s Barbie. So, put her in a scenario. That one. This one. That one. This one. And this one. I didn't have that doll's child. She's a late 90s Barbie, but if I did have her, she will be in this video. So let's get started. So, this doll, you all know the backstory because I say it a lot. I say this a lot in my videos. You guys all know the backstory behind this doll right here. She was a gift from my grandmother, and I had this doll ever since I was 11. And you guys all know that, so I say it a lot. I had this doll forever and ever and ever. And she's like basically my longest doll. Her and Elizabeth are like the most longest dolls I ever had that survived my childhood. You can tell that she's a childhood doll because of her neck. Like how split her neck is about to split. I took care of this doll a lot. I brushed her hair every day. She changed outfits a lot. But this doll is definitely one of my time capsule dolls because of my childhood. And she's the longest replacement doll that I had as a child. Not a replacement. I never had to replace this doll. I'm very lucky I didn't. Because if I didn't have this doll in my childhood collection, I'll be lost without her. Because this is Valentine's Day Glam Barbie from 2008. Yeah. They also had an African-American version of this one. They also had an AA version of this doll wearing the exact same dress and everything. She's very hard to find as well. And plus she was never like, she's very hard to find. She's very hard to track down online too, so you mostly see this one. Very common, you'll see the African-American one. Very common. But she was wearing the exact same dress as this one. But I think she's beautiful. I've always loved this doll's makeup and her face, and I always loved her. And that's why I loved her so much, because of her face. I have to boil wash her hair again. She has Kanekalon hair. Some of these dolls don't need boil washes. Like all my early 2000s Barbies, they need it real bad. Especially the ones with Kanekalon hair. You can tell she has Kanekalon hair because the way it like stands out. But I had this doll ever since I was 11, so that's why she's very, very important. So yeah. And how she got her name is from Jenna Rink from one of my favorite movies of all times, 13 Going on 30. That's how she got her name. From that movie, so that's why her name is Jenna. This Barbie, I think I had her as a child. I honestly really don't remember if I did or not. But as I'm looking at her, I'm thinking I did before my cat was even born. My cat was born 2012, I think. Yeah. My cat was born 2012. His dad, my cat's dad was born 2011. Oh, Oreo was born 2010. He was born... what was he born? I forgot. Oh my god. My cat Oreo, he was born, June 18th. He was born June 18th, 2010. So, when I was maybe like 16. I was maybe like 12, I think. No, I was maybe like 5. Maybe like 13. I was 13 back in 2012. Back in 2010. So I was like 13 years old. And I think I had this doll when I was a child, before my cat was even born. I honestly remembered, like, I got this doll. My mom got me this doll at ShopRite because she's seen her when we were going back to school. Because she's just dolls like a back to school Barbie. I still have her box. Yeah. It says school fun time. So this doll was a back to school Barbie. So I'm thinking that I had this doll when I was like maybe 5 years old, because I remember this doll. I remember her. But this doll was very, very controversial. I'm very surprised she was not in the Barbie movie. She's so pretty. She has like the twist and turn waist. She doesn't have the belly button. Yes, and a lot of Barbies to come with the bees. Let me lift up her dress. I will show you what I mean when I'm talking about what I am talking about. Her shoe is coming off. What I am talking about. You can tell, like, from the early 2000s and the early 90s, Barbie used to come with, like, see the bees and the flowers? That's what Barbie used to come with. They used to be, like, that color, like this flesh tone ones. Or they used to be... Sorry, that's why she's not in this. I didn't put her in the video because I feel like it. They were white. And some of them were pink. This doll's kind of like... You can tell that she's old because she's, like, swinging loose. So, I had this doll forever. So, her and Jen are my last surviving dolls from my childhood when I was a child. And even this doll, he's definitely a childhood doll. I don't know why he's not in here, but he's a childhood doll. This one, he's a childhood Ken doll that survived my childhood. That's John Smith from Pocahontas. Back then, I was obsessed with Pocahontas when I was a child. So very surprised that he is still with me, because that doll's a childhood doll right there. Childhood Ken doll. So yeah, her and Jen are the longest, and that Ken doll, the longest dolls I had in my childhood collection. They're not replacements. So I'm thinking I had this doll when I was a child, and I have her now to remind me of my cat. But when I first opened her, I'm like, to my mom, like, to myself, did I have this doll growing up? And my mom said, yeah, you did. Because I remember having this doll growing up. And now I have her again because of my cat. So, she did have a vest, but I took it off because it kept, what is that, like, flaking blue, because she had this material. She had this, like, a material vest. This doll, she had this material vest, kind of like this material. So when this material starts to dry rot, it starts getting all, like, flaky. It will flake off. She had that material on her dress. She had that material and was flaking. So I just, like, took it off of her. Her outfit is so cute. That's why I keep her in it, because it's Oreo. That's Oreo. This pocket is actually functional. You can, like, put stuff in here. Like, you can put stuff in here. It's actually functional. They don't do that anymore. Everything is plastic. And that's a waste of the environment. Save the turtles here, y'all. Make sure you throw away your garbage and save the turtles. Because I'm obsessed with turtles. I love sea turtles. So yeah, I think I did have this doll growing up. And her name is Margaret. That's what I named her as a child. So yeah, I did have this doll as a child. I remember. So yeah. She'll be featured in my Clarkmas episode next month. Or the month before. Maybe like in November. She will be featured in it. This doll right here came out the exact same doll that was 2001. That was also 2001. Speaking of 2001, there's another doll from 2001. Childhood memories with this doll. It was the first ever Barbie that I ever paid with my own money without my mom buying it for me when I was a kid. Like, back when this doll was, I got her off eBay. Maybe like 2023, I think, or 2022. I'm not pretty sure. Been so long. I had this doll for over a decade. So, like a decade year. I forget. But I did order her off of eBay. New in box and everything. I have a review over her on my channel. This is Hotspot Barbie from 2001. No, that's Hotspot Barbie from 2001. This is Palm Beach Barbie from 2001. Excuse me, the China variant. This doll was my early childhood, and I was like 5 years old when I got this doll. And she was the first one I got out of the collection. Then I got all the rest. I had the Ken doll from this line too. I had the Ken doll, and I had the Midge, Christy. There's a whole story behind Christy and Midge. I guess I can tell you. So, when I was a kid, when these dolls first came out, I was obsessed. Because I like how you can't lose the original outfit, because she has a painted on. She has a painted on swimsuit. So, it was very funny that Barbie was the only one that came with butterflies. The rest of the girls came with flowers. So, I had this one growing up, and I also had the Barbie one I have now. I had the Barbie, and I also had Midge and Christy. Okay. I always thought Christy was like my favorite doll of the line because she had purple lips, and I loved her. But she's very hard to find, very hard to track down online, really. And and I used to be obsessed with the movie. If you guys ever heard it, it's with Lindsay Lohan. It's called Life Size with Tyra Banks and Lindsay Lohan. One of my favorite movies ever. It was maybe 2002. That's when the movie first came out. It was like in 2000. And it's one of my favorite movies of all times. And I used to like when I was a kid, the early 2000s, like I've got the story so many times. I tell it so many times. I haven't told the story in a while. So I used to like. I actually named Christy Eve back then because I thought she always looked like Tyra Banks. In my opinion, she looked like Tyra Banks. And I named her Eve, and she wore a Barbie Fashion Avenue outfit from the movie Life Size, because if you watch the movie Life Size, you would know Fashion Avenue outfits were in the movie. Certain ones. She wore like a Fashion Avenue outfit, and trying to find it on eBay, trying to find the doll again, and have her again so she can wear the exact same outfit. But that doll's really hard to find. I had that doll growing up, and I thought she always looked like Tyra Banks. And so, yeah. But Midge from that line was, I named her. She was my first doll that I ever named Jamie when I was a kid. And I thought she always kind of like Lindsay Lohan when she was older because she had the freckles. So, you know. But her name was Jamie, not Casey. But she just looked like her when Lindsay Lohan was younger. So, a lot of memories with this fat Barbie line. But the most funniest memory about this one, Barbie here, Barbie from Palm Beach. I used to play with her a lot with my two best friends, childhood, back when. Recently just, followed up with my friend Leslie a couple years ago, and she honestly remembered what we used to do when we were kids with our Barbies. I'm like, oh my god, I remember. And I known her since like 2nd grade through kindergarten, and we used to play a lot with our Barbies. And so we used to like this doll right here. How she got her name was very bizarre. So I was playing with my friends one day, and I started to give her like a farm girl accent, like she does in my videos, like, hi y'all, how are you? That. And she said, my name is Bridget. And how I got the name Bridget was from childhood. And when I first got her, I said, oh, I didn't want to bring that back. But then I said, oh, let's bring it back. And so I brought it back. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to bring it back. So I did. And every time I look at this Palm Beach Barbie, I say, it's Bridget. So when I do like the Bridget accent, it brings back my childhood memories. So that's why every time I look at this doll, I say, it's Bridget. Like every time, like I can't control myself not saying Bridget. So that's a long backstory on this line and how Bridget got her name from childhood. And it stuck. It stuck with me during adulthood. It stuck with me during adulthood. So that's why her name is Bridget from childhood. And it stuck with me forever. So every time I look at her, I think, oh my god, it's Bridget. So that's a long story behind Bridget and that Barbie line. This Barbie's a different case. Like, I love this doll more than anything in the world. She's a replacement. My original. Long backstory. I did a review over this doll on my channel the day before I got her. The day after, I did a review over her. I got this doll in May 4th, 2022. Yeah. And I had this doll as a child. This doll's replacement. My good friend Katie actually stole this doll from me, and when she moved, never got her back. And this is Real Rosie Barbie from 2003. One of my favorite Barbie lines ever. Like the ones that are like basic. You can find this doll back when in your local Rite Aid and stuff. In the local Rite Aid. That's where we can find these dolls at back in the day. You can't find them anymore now, but back in the day, you used to find these dolls at maybe like Family Dollar sometimes too. Like, I used to find these ones at like the Family Dollar. Like, they did sell like genuine Barbie sometimes. Dollar Tree never did, but Family Dollar used to sell genuine Barbies back then. This before like Dollar General came around. But I got this doll at Rite Aid one day. It was during springtime they finally had this doll. During like the summer of like 2003. And I said to my mom said you can pick out a doll, only one. I'm like, oh my god, I wanted two so bad. I wanted the Kayla version of this doll. But my mom said you can only get one. I'm like, oh my god. Me as maybe around like, maybe it was like, I forget how old I was, but this doll was in 2003. I totally forget how old I was. Honestly, I really do forget how old I was. Maybe I was around maybe 4, 3, maybe. No, maybe I was around like maybe 5 or 6. If I was in kindergarten, maybe like 5 or 6 years old. And so they had this doll. I wanted 2 so bad. My mom said, no, you only can have 1. So I picked this one, the blonde. And my mom was very surprised at me. She was like, oh, I thought you wanted the brunette. I'm like, no, I picked the blonde. So I got the blonde. And I fell in love with her. So back in early 2003, she was my Jenna. She was like my Jenna. She was like my favorite Barbie. I used to play with her a lot and stuff. And my friend Katie, my best friend Katie came over and said, oh, we got a new doll to play with. So she played with her. She changed outfits and stuff. I still have her original outfit, obviously. That doll's actually wearing her original skirt. So, and I played with her a lot back when, and now I like how this person keeps coming in and out of my live stream. So, I had this doll, and she took her from me, and I was so sad, and she moved away, and I never got this doll back. I hunted for a listing for her on eBay in 2022, and behold, I got her again as an adult. And I love her. Nonetheless, I always loved her makeup and stuff. And I loved her long hair. Her long hair is so pretty. And she's in a lot of my hair flip videos. I might bring that back. Haven't done one in a while. Because of her long hair. pretty. And she named her Hillary because if you known, back in early 2003, Hillary Duff was very, very popular. Back in 2003. Hillary Duff was very, very popular back in 2003 because of the Lizzie McGuire movie. And plus, I had a little obsession with Lizzie McGuire back then. So that's why her name is Hillary, because of Hillary Duff. So that's why her name is Hillary, because of Hillary Duff. So my friend Katie actually named her Hillary. Really want to name her something else, but the name stuck with me. So that's why her name is Hillary, because of Hillary Duff. So that's why she got her name, because of Hillary Duff. And since Fashion Fever, Hillary Duff teamed up with Fashion Fever back then, she actually wore one of Hillary Duff's actual outfits. She actually wore a Hillary Duff outfit, like from the Fashion Fever, if you know what I'm talking about. Because Hillary Duff partnered up with Fashion Fever back in those days. She actually wore a Fashion Fever Hillary Duff outfit. I forgot where she wore from that line, really. I think she wore a leopard print top, and it was like tan, actually like tan shorts, and it had a leopard print belt, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen it back when. She had a leopard print top with pants. I want to find that outfit again so I can put her in there, put her in that outfit. I'm searching hard for that outfit because I want her to wear it again to bring back my childhood memories, because she always used to wear that outfit. That was like her main outfit that she always wore. So yeah. The reason why I love this doll so much is her makeup. I love it. I love this doll so much. So I'm actually kind of glad to have her again in my collection. Can't imagine my collection without this doll. I'll be lost without this doll too. So yeah, I love this doll nonetheless. Even though she's a replacement, doesn't mean I don't love her more than my original. I love her equally in my original. I know that she was here, but since this doll was the same time period as this one, this is Barbie Loves Tweety Bird from 2003. Yeah, early 2003. You know the backstory behind this one, really. Tell it a lot. You know, like the reason behind this doll, really, you know the reason, you know the backstory, but I'm gonna tell it again. So this doll right here, I despised this doll growing up. I hated her growing up. Like, I hated her. I despised her growing up. I did not like her growing up. She wasn't as pretty as that doll. I loved her more than anything in the world. She was my favorite Barbie back in 2003 was her. I loved her. This doll I despised. Like, I didn't like her as a child. But now I love her. Like, I admire her now. I hated her so much as a child because I don't know why. Maybe I didn't like her facial screening or I did not like her makeup. But now I'm obsessed with her and I love her now, like as an adult. I appreciate her more now. I actually trashed this doll. Like, I cut her hair so short, not short, but I cut it to like here. I cut it to like right here. Right here. I mean, like right here. Because I saw Drew Barrymore on The Wedding Singer with a short haircut. And so I cut her hair and I'm like, oh God. And I thought I would like her even more, but then as soon as her hair was cut, I trashed her. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad of actually trashing this doll. And I felt bad for her, so I reordered her back on eBay back in the pandemic. I ordered her again on eBay. And now I appreciate her more as an adult than I did as a kid. And I think she's more attractive than my childhood one. She's more attractive. She's more attractive than my childhood one. If I still had my childhood one, I don't know, but if I still had my childhood one, God bless me, but I don't. So, but I think she's more attractive than my childhood one. And her arm is pretty loose from me playing with her. You can tell, like, it goes back and forth. I'm not doing that. It does it on its own. It will go back. And her arm will go like this. Watch. If I pull it up, see, it'll just go back. So you can tell I had this doll for many year ago. But 2020 doesn't feel like that long ago. But another thing, if you ever noticed, when you play with Barbie if you play with your dolls for so long, like, if you've ever seen a Barbie with no fingertips, if you play with your dolls so much, it can even happen to the new ones too, you will see nothing but nubs. Like, they will start to wear down, their fingertips will start to wear down, and it'll be nothing but nubs. So that can happen. So yeah, that's Heather, the backstory behind her. Now this one. This is a witch Barbie from 2006. This is Halloween Star Barbie from 2006. One of my favorite witch Barbies out of my witch Barbie collection when I was a child. Looking to collect all the witch Barbies once again. Since that time of year is almost coming up, why not talk about her? And share my backstory behind her. So it was during Halloween season, went to Rite Aid with my mom, and I seen this doll. And I immediately fell in love with her. Normally don't like blonde dolls, but when it comes to her and Hillary and Jenna and Palm Beach Barbie over there, hooked. And she was my only doll with purple lips back then, besides my my Palm Beach Christie. So I fell in love with her purple lips and her beautiful blue eyes and her makeup. And like her waist length hair. I trashed my other one, my old one. I trashed her. I played with her so much that her hair disintegrated and stuff. Her body broke. I had to fix her body. My original. But now I have her now as an adult, and I love her even more. She used to have a star on her necklace, but if you watch my previous videos, you would know what I'm talking about. She used to have a star on her neck, but it fell off. One day I was at my friend's house. One day I came home back to my friend's house, and I went to go fix her necklace, and I realized her star fell off. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. So that was a case that happened to my original. Her star fell off as well. And she's also suffering the same thing as my original. She is suffering glitter foliage. See? You can see I have the glitter on my thumb. So glitter will come off her outfit. You can tell it has been coming off. She has some glitter on her face. It's probably from her outfit. I still have her hat. She also came with a black brush. I will show you the brush that she came with. I'll show you. It's in here. She also came with a brush. This is where I keep all my doll hair accessories in. Open this. I can't open that one here. So here's the brush that she came with. Just a regular black rectangular brush. All Barbies back then used to come with brushes. I miss that. When Barbies used to come with brushes. And this doll also came with a brush. I miss when Barbies used to come with brushes. Who misses that? When Barbies used to come with brushes. I can't imagine how many doll brushes I had growing up. I used to love when Barbies used to come with brushes. Nowadays, you can't even get a Barbie with a brush. Like, I like the simple plain line Barbies where it used to come with brushes. Like, I used to love. Wish we could, like, travel back in time. Wish that was actually kind of real. If we can travel back in time to early 2000s and, like, wish we could, like, travel back into time if that's actually real. Like, we can travel back into time. I would definitely want to travel back in time to the early 2000s because of the Barbies. Don't get me wrong, I love nowadays, but there's a way that you can travel back in time to the early 2000s and go buy all the 2000s Barbies from that era. Like, different specific era. Like, 2001, like, 2002, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009. Wish you can do that, but you can't. Only in my dreams. But anyways, I got her at Rite Aid, and I fell in love with her, and I gave her the name because I was obsessed. When I tell you, obsessed with the show Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I was obsessed with that show so much. I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed. It's the reason why I love witches. Reason why I love witches so much is because of that show. Like, I used to be obsessed with that show so much. And I named this doll Sabrina after the actress Melissa Joan Hart. Because she looked like Sabrina. She looked like Melissa Joan Hart, who played Sabrina. So that's why her name is Sabrina, because she looks like the actress Melissa Joan Hart. That's what I always thought she looked like. That's why her name is Sabrina, because of that show. And she looks like the actress who plays her. And so, and I used to love this doll because she used to come with pants. And all the other witch Barbies always came with dresses. Always liked her outfit. She never changed her outfit. Maybe her top in general. Maybe she changes her top. When I was a kid, I used to change her top. I'm not going to change her top at all because I'm so used to her wearing this outfit. You can tell it's getting all ratty because of the playage and stuff. Her top is ratty here. This one's okay. It's starting to get all ratchet. You can tell it's starting to get all ratchet because of me playing with her and stuff. Because this doll is everyday. This is my everyday doll that I use in my videos all the time. You recognize her a lot. And I love this doll so much back then, and I still do to this day. Like, I love her. She's so pretty. I love this doll so much. I love her so much. She's so pretty. So that's my long backstory behind Sabrina. And she also came with a, before I get on to the next doll, she had a wrap thing that goes around her waist. You see it in my videos, you know what I'm talking about. She had like a wrap thing that went around her waist. But I took it off because I didn't want it to get ruined, so I took it off and it's put away in my bin. And she also came with a felt hat, but that's away. But this is my favorite Barbie back in 2006. Oh, I have all the witch Barbies. This one was my fave because I liked her. She used to come with pants. And she never changed her outfit. Sometimes she will change her top when I needed her to. But I'm always keeping her in that outfit, and she remain in that outfit. So this Barbie, oh my god. Honestly, who honestly remembers High School Musical? I was actually 12 when I got this doll. And she was my favorite Barbie back when. And I got this doll for my 12th birthday back then. I was obsessed with her. And I think I got it no, I got it for my 10th birthday, because my 10th birthday was High School Musical themed. So I got everything High School Musical themed. So I got a bag, I got a purse, which I don't have anymore. Got a purse, a little lunchbox thing. I got that. All my presents were all High School Musical themed. Because I was obsessed with High School Musical back in early 2007. I think we all were. So this doll was my birthday present back then, and I loved her. I took a shine to her. I used to play with her a lot. I used to love her. This doll's like makeup. I used to love her makeup and her outfit. She always wore my sparkly outfits as a child, and now she is wearing them again. So I had this doll growing up, and now I have her again. And my old one got tattered. She had a broken neck. I fixed it so many times. Her body was okay, but she did have a broken neck because I play with her a lot. This doll was my Jenna back in 2007, but when I got Jenna, I tossed this lady to the side. Like, I'm not gonna play with her anymore. But then I played with her, but Jenna was my favorite doll. She was no longer, like, my top doll. But every time I think of her, I think of that story. Like, you know, bye-bye. But I still remember that. She's, like, one of my favorite Barbies out of my 2000s collection. Because she has so many backstories. And I can tell you a lot, but that was one of them. This one I got earlier, before her. This is the Gabriella doll. This one's the actual one I had as a child. She was the one wearing this outfit when I showed you earlier. Sorry, my toe. She was wearing this outfit. And the sweater was also with the outfit. So this doll was maybe so this is the actual one as a child. The other one that I had was from my Troy and Gabriella when I used to sing Breakin' Free. Don't have the Troy anymore. I lost him moving. And but I do have a Troy doll. He's in one of my bins there. I gotta fix her earring. Her hair is caught around her earring and it's bugging the bejesus out of me. Wait a minute. She's so stuck behind her ears. Her earring is stuck behind her ear. I'm sorry. It's like bugging me. Alright. Sorry, her ear was bugging me. So, like I said, I loved this doll growing up because she was brunette, and I love brunette dolls. And I used to love her face. This face mold was seen again in the, back in 2012. This is the face mold they used for Gabriella dolls back then, and during the High School Musical series, when they used to make these dolls. When they used to make these dolls, this face mold came back in 2012 in the, Barbie the Mermaid Tale 2. I actually used to have that doll, but I lost her moving, but anyways. That doll had the exact same face mold as this one. They brought it back for that. And they keep continuing this Barbie line. A lot of Barbie fashionistas did come with this face mold. But I got this doll the same time I got that one for my birthday, and I love this doll so much. because she's brunette, and I always liked how she had the curly black brownish hair, and she was always so pretty. I've always loved her. This doll could sing, but she won't sing anymore. The batteries are gone out of her because I got her used on eBay, but she wasn't boxed, but she was in good condition. She still had her original hairstyle and her original outfit. The only thing she was missing was her shoes. I think she was also missing her earrings too, or she had her earrings. I'm not pretty sure. No, she was missing her earrings. She was boxed. She wasn't, but she was still like in her original outfit and everything in good condition. She had her original hairstyle, but I took it out. But she was so pretty. I love her nonetheless, even though she was in someone else's doll. I have someone else's doll now, and I wonder what was her backstory before I got her on eBay. What was her backstory? Because I know my backstory. Like, I look at this doll, and I was like, I have someone else's doll now. What is her backstory? Like, how old was the person when she got this doll? And how, like, how old was the person when she first got this doll? Or where did she get her from back then? And, like, where was this doll originally from? And who had her as a child? And who played with her as a child? Like, whose childhood doll was this? She's not mine, but she's a replacement from childhood. But I realized when I bought this doll, she came from somewhere. I forget where she came from. And I was wondering, whose doll was this? Like, where does she come from? Who had her as a child? Who played with her before I came along and bought her? So I'm just looking back, like, whose doll was this? Who had her and who took really good care of her? Because she was in pretty mint condition when I bought her on eBay. She even still had her original hairstyle. I mean, her original hairstyle in her hair. Probably a new elastic, but she had the same exact hairstyle. She had her hairstyle perfectly. She had her hairstyle and she had her original outfit. The only thing she was missing was her shoes. But she had her original outfit and everything. She had her original outfit and everything. And I just wonder, what was her backstory before I bought her online? Because she was in mint condition, even though she was used. But she was mint condition doll, in mint condition. She had no chew marks to her hands, no chew marks to her feet. She was just out of her box, but she was like in mint condition. I've always wondered, what was this doll's backstory? I know mine, but what was her original backstory before I got her? I got this doll the same time I got this one for my 10th birthday. Yeah, because I was 10 when the first High School Musical came out. I was 10 years old. And I got this doll for that birthday. And I remember taking her out of the box and playing with her. But my original, oh God, she has seen better days. The original of this one. The other one that I have in there that you've seen a lot in my videos, she is my other original one. Because I had two of these dolls growing up. I had the one wearing the red dress and the one wearing the outfit with the blue pants, the green top, and the sweater. And the original to this one, she has seen better days. You could sift through my original one's hair. Like, you could sift through my original one's hair. She had missing hair plugs. I repeat, missing hair plugs. Her hair was so thin, probably from me from brushing it, because I have that problem. It was so thick. Her hair was so, like, thin. She had no hair plugs in the back of her head. She had no hair plugs in the back of her head. She had nothing. She had no hair plugs, but she had hair. But it was, like, very, very little. But, I mean, my original was tattered of this one. She had no hair, no nothing. But she did have hair. But she just had no, like, her hair wasn't as thick as this one was. Her hair was, like, maybe thin. Like, very, very thin. Her hair was, like, thin. You know how this is curly hair? It's very, very thick. Her hair was, like, thin. Maybe it's from me doing this. Maybe it's from me from brushing it a lot. So, back when. Because I thought this doll was so pretty. I thought she was cute. And she's so pretty. I love her. I think she kind of now, like, since Jenna Ortega is very, very popular, I think she kind of looks like Jenna Ortega in the face. I know Jenna Ortega is very, very popular. So I always look at this doll and I say, oh, she kind of looks like Jenna Ortega. Like, in the face. She looks like Jenna Ortega, like, in the face. She kind of looks like Jenna Ortega. In the face. Like, the resemblance. She kind of looks like Jenna Ortega. If back then Jenna Ortega was a doll, she looks like Jenna Ortega. This one's a different case. This one was in 2006. Yep. This was Surf's Up Beach Summer. Surf's Up Beach Summer from 2006. Or maybe mid-2007. I think it was 2006, because I remember. I got this doll from a friend. My high school friend. It was her childhood doll. And I ruined her. She had my old one. She had no lipstick. She had teeth, but no lipstick. Because I used to do this with my dolls. I used to, like, squish their face in. And her face paint would have chipped a lot. And my other one, what my friend gave me, she had no eyebrows. Like, she had, like, a little bit of her eyebrow right there. So, my friend gave me her original doll. And I named her Caroline after my original. This doll is a replacement, but I did have her as when I was, like, maybe, like, 16. And from my childhood friend, from my high school friend I don't talk to anymore, but I have her doll, and not now, though, but this is a replacement doll. But I did have her. And I did play with her a lot when I did have my friend's one. And I destroyed that doll. So, sorry to my friend that I destroyed your doll. But back when I was a teen, I used to play rough with my dolls back then. I don't anymore now, but I used to. I love this doll's face. Wish I bring this face mold back for any doll, because her face mold is so cute. This face mold is so cute. Let me look what her face mold was. 2003. So this one had the exact same face mold as that one. But they used to use this one for summer a lot. They used it for summer in the Fashionista line back then. So this is like the It summer doll. So this is actually summer. So this is, I still have her bathing suit that she comes with. I still have her bathing suit, and I have her glasses, and I also have her brush that she came with. This, like, purple brush. I have a pink one like this. She also came with this brush. honestly remember is when Barbies used to come with brushes. Now they barely come with brushes. But, yep. So, that was her. So now this one. This one is a Fashion Fever doll. These dolls are very, very expensive online. But I basically got her cheap on Amazon for a good price. I forget what year I got her, but anyways, I think I got her almost a day before my birthday. Or like beginning of September. So in September of this year, I think, yes, the 9th. Oh, the 9th was a year since I had that doll. Like, maybe 3 or 4 years since I had that doll. Same with her. Her in September will be maybe a year. It's been 3 or 4 years since I actually had this doll. I got her back in 2023, so maybe not too long ago. It's been a year since I had that one. It's been a year since I had this one. It's been a year since I had this one too, so. It's a Fashion Fever. This is a Kayla Fashion Fever 1. Her head's very squeaky. She was boxed and everything and stuff. Her rubber band's disintegrated. This doll was boxed. She was brand new in box on eBay. She was boxed. And I totally forgot when she came in the mail. I totally forgot I ordered her. And when she came in the mail, I'm like, oh my god, I ordered this doll. I forgot I did. And I ordered her. I'm like, oh my god, she's so pretty. And I had her as a child, I remembered. Because these dolls were my favorite dolls back then. They still are. But they're very expensive online if you really, really look. They want $40 with her $94 for these dolls. I don't know why these dolls are so expensive. Honestly. Slow down, people who are selling these dolls. I always love this doll's makeup. I like her dark lipstick. It's showing up dark purple on camera. It's showing black, but it's actually really, really dark. It's showing up like a plum. It's showing dark black on camera, but it's actually in person. If you look off camera, it's actually a a plum purple. But on camera, it's showing up really, really dark, that she's wearing a dark black lipstick, but she's actually wearing a plum purple lipstick. And she has eyeshadow going up her brow. It's a winged. And she has eyeshadow going down her eye. This doll is so pretty. And yes, I did give her a belly button ring. She's actually wearing this outfit. This outfit is not her original, but these boots are though. The earrings aren't her original because I shelved these from a Barbie fashionista. I salvaged them because I wanted to give her hoop earrings and it looks so cute on her. They were trouble to get in, but they worked, and she has been wearing them ever since I put them in her ears. So yeah, she has a choker necklace. It came with a Barbie. It came with a doll that I have still. She's wearing this silver bracelet. She's also wearing this scrunchie, pink scrunchie. You can tell that Jamie is actually wearing the purple one. This also came with the Barbie fashionista. It's a bracelet that looks like a scrunchie. And these are her original boots. You might recognize her as Rochelle, Hillary's sister, and the stepdaughter of Diane. So this doll is one of my favorite dolls back when I was a child, early 2006 to 2005. So these dolls were very, very popular. So yeah, these Barbie fashionistas are very, very fashionistas. But these dolls were the it Barbie. They were if you had a Fashion Fever growing up, you ever grew up with a Fashion Fever line, you know what I'm talking about. These dolls were the it. Every girl had one of these dolls back then. Fashion Fever was like the Barbie fashionistas of the early 2000s. Even before the Barbie fashionistas ever got released. These dolls were the it. These dolls were the fashion doll. This doll was a fashion doll. This doll was... If you had a Fashion Fever growing up, you were the most popular girl. Because... Fashion Fever dolls were the big thing. When these dolls first got released, these dolls were the big thing. They were like the biggest thing on the planet. These dolls were like popular. In early 2000s, they were popular. These were like the Barbie fashionistas of the early 2000s. Before any Barbie fashionistas were ever invented, these were the most popular dolls back in the early 2000s. When I mean popular, they are. And a lot of collectors are collecting them again. They're popular once again. People are finding these online and are collecting them again. This is my only Fashion Fever, but I'm looking to get more and their prices go down. I'm looking to get more because I do want another one of these. I do want another one of all the different dolls from the Fashion Fever line, like a Teresa one and a blonde one. So another Kayla maybe. Not this Kayla, a different Kayla, but down the line. I love this doll so much. She's so pretty. I love her makeup. So her name is Rochelle. And how she got that name was maybe from a movie that I really, really love. It's called The Crafts with Annette Campbell. And she got that name from one of the main characters. That's why her name is Rochelle with an R. That's why her name is Rochelle with the R. So her name is Rochelle. So yeah, and I love her. This is from 2015. This doll was like a doll that I had for a long time. I had this doll when I was 16. So I'm 26 now. I'm going to be 27 this month. And I'm like, what? This doll was maybe... And she was just like iconic because I had this doll when I was 16 and she survived. And she has a problem with her nose. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Probably from moving. This doll has the bend and snap knees. There's a last doll with the bend and snap knees back in 2015. And this is her original body. No, she has no replacement. This actually is her original body. I did not replace her body with anyone else's. She has the original body. How can I? Because I don't have any dolls that look like this with a bent arm unless they're Barbie fashionistas. So this is actually her original body and everything. She's not in her original outfit because she's a Christmas Barbie. And it's not Christmas anymore. I still have her original outfit and I still have her shoes. She's like a Santa's helper Barbie, I should say. She has her bangs. She's very, very pretty. You might recognize her as Kat from You might recognize her as Kat from Tim and Jamie, the stepdaughter of Chrissy. Her name is Katarina. I got that name from Victorious because back when I was like 16, this doll was around when Victorious was out. And I used to be obsessed with that show. I used to watch that show all the time. Oh, this doll was back in 2014, I should say. So this is 2014 Barbie. Her head is hard. She does have glue. She has no glue seepage, thank the freaking God. But this doll was mid-2014. She's like a Target exclusive. That was she was, a Target exclusive. she was from 2014. And back in 2014, I was obsessed with Victorious. Like, I was obsessed. So I decided to name her cat from Victorious. So she got her name from Ariana Grande's character from Victorious. And I make her go, hi. I make her do the cat Valentine laugh, which is kind of, and she's always like stupid and no one like understands what she's talking about. So yeah. So that is Cat. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed that backstory behind my childhood dolls. This one is not a childhood doll. Wait a minute. Where is she? One more last one. But this one's not a childhood doll. But if she was, I would have left her in there. But this doll right here, she is not a childhood doll. She's not a childhood doll. But if she was, she would have got played with. I found this doll at a flea market. Maybe back in 2021. Yeah, 2021. And it's 2024 now, so I had this doll for almost like a year. Almost like a long time, a long year ago. And I found this doll in a flea market, boxed. She was boxed and everything. Her box was in good condition. The lady was packing up, and she gave me this doll for $1. That's kind of funky how this doll was $1. The lady was cleaning up because she was leaving, and I wanted this doll, and she said, I'll give it to you for $1. So she gave it to me for $1, brand new in box. It was like weird, but I got her. I have her original outfit and everything. I have her original pumps, and I have her bunny rabbit that she comes with. She used to have a ring, but I lost it. She never had her ring when I think she did. I'm not pretty sure. Maybe I lost it. She had these earrings. She's a doll from the early 90s. I think she's from 1995. Easter Basket Barbie. Until this doll is from the early 90s because of her eyes. Because of the sunset, like the blue eyeliner and the small lips with the dimples. And she has like the her head's a little bobby, a little loose. And she has the midnight blue with the purple eyes and like pink lips. Because when this face mold was made, let's see, 1976, right? Yeah, around there. This face mold was used a lot back in the early 90s for Barbies. And so she's not a childhood doll, but if she was, I would have played with her as a child. And she's named after a family member, which my Aunt Diana. She's no longer with me. I never even met the girl, but my mom used to tell me crazy stories about my Aunt Diana before my mom knew her. She was on my dad's side. And she's lived in Quebec, Canada, but she died before I was born. And my mom used to tell me crazy stories about my Aunt Diana where she would yell at her husband because I don't know why. And she used to smoke. My mom said she used to like always choke and hack and smoke when she was stressed. So that's why this doll is named Diana after my aunt. And that's why I made her go, hi! Because my aunt never talked like that, but my mom said she did cough and smoke a lot. So so that's why this doll is named Diana after my aunt. So you're ever wondering why that her name is Diane, it's because of that. So, and I just give her the raspy voice because my mom said my Aunt Diane did have a raspy voice. So, yeah, that doll is based on my Aunt Diana because my mom told me crazy stories about her. I'm like, oh, maybe now I'm actually kind of knowing my aunt now since she's been gone for many, many years. But I'm honestly kind of like remembering her now because through the Diane voice, like, hi, how are you, sweetheart? She used to say that all the time. So I'm actually reliving my Aunt Diana. So it's like I'm knowing her now. So yeah, that's the weird backstory behind Diane there. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed those backstories. I have tons and tons of backstories behind dolls, really. A lot of my newer ones are starting to get backstories too. A lot of my newer ones are starting to get some backstories. A lot of my newer ones are starting to get backstories. Like, this one has a backstory. Like, she was my most expensive Barbie out of my collection. So, story behind her, I loved her so much. And she's the last Valentine's Day Barbie ever produced. And she was my most expensive Barbie. She was my most expensive Barbie back then. And when I got her, it was like mid-2017. And she's the last Valentine's Barbie ever produced. She has a Model Muse body. And I loved her, and I still do to this day. She's one of my favorites out of my doll collection, because she's my only Model Mused Barbie. She's pretty. I love her. I love this doll's face. She has the Mackie head mold. She's just so captivating, and she's so, like, beautiful. Like, she gives me, like, a pretty stare. She's pretty. I know I make her crazy in my videos, but she's actually a natural babe. I always say this doll is a major babe. I think she's a babe. Her name is Christina, but we call her Chrissy. This doll is actually a major babe. Like, I think she's a babe, but I just make her crazy in my videos. So guys, that was that story behind that doll. A lot of my newer ones are getting backstories. Like, especially my One Direction dolls. They have a backstory that I need to tell. I'll be right back. Intermission. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry guys, I had to use the bathroom. I am so sorry. So I want to share this backstory behind you guys. Since I'm feeling generous today, since I'm feeling very generous for you guys, since I'm probably tomorrow, I'm going to take a break for going live tomorrow. Because I'm just going to film Tim and Jamie and take a break. So, thank you guys for watching this live stream video. I'm going to do another one. I'm doing a part 3 because I feel generous for you guys. I'm going to do a part 3 of this. So stay tuned for that. And I'll tell you more. I'll tell you a backstory behind my One Direction dolls and my other ones. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget. Okay, do it right now. If I felt like doing it, I would do it. But stay tuned for the other live stream video where I will do the backstory behind my One Direction dolls, which I still have them here. Do it now. Okay, guys, I'm going to do part 3. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have already done so. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys.